Hello again, everybody. Zacatech is here by Atakline right now. On this Monday, April the 4th, 2016, hope everyone had a good weekend, especially me. I had a good weekend with, of course, a lot of wrestling with WrestleMania weekend taking place. With the NXT TakeOver and all the WrestleMania stuff happening. Of course, that could be, my sports-related videos, my tech sports, and all my reviews. But not only did I watch a lot of wrestling all weekend, I had a gig. Friday, DJ Wilkinson Middle School's spring dance for the third year in a row. They've always had it in May, but they moved it to April because they want to have the last day before spring break be a little special. So they did it, and it was a fun show. It was like 2.5 hour show. Like the first 45 minutes or so, people were just getting there. I was just warming them up. But once I started doing the line dances, like cha-cha slide, Cupid shuffle, they were dancing for almost 2 hours. They were in a city school. So I like all the gangster songs. Think we have been DJ at Club 54 lately with a lot of African Americans who work at Chrysler because they have these gangster songs. So I got to learn some of these new gangster songs that I got to play at Wilkinson, like Jumpman, probably a lot of response to like anything gangster, like Jumpman and Ray Swimmer songs, both songs, Throw Some More and No Flag Zone. Some of the biggest responses were Work by Rihanna. People will be requesting it to me all night long. And even though I was introducing it as the most requested song and the #1 single in America, they were chanting it. I was introducing it. They're like, work, work, work. And I played it. Screams. Loudest screaming tonight for that one. Also, good response to Best Friend, another song I've been playing at Club 54 that got a good response at Wilkinson. And also, Down in the DM. Also, that I played at the club that I played at Wilkinson. I got a good response. And Two Phones from Kevin Goods. That got like one of the best responses besides the songs I just mentioned. They were jumping up and down singing the songs. And they're like, hey, hey, and they're piling up. They loved it. It was a small crowd, intimate crowd, but they loved it. The pop songs, shut up and dance, bad decision to play it. And of course, obviously, in a city school, that means WAP Ball did well. And Day and Quan worked awesomely. Play a lot, like it's mostly WAP. Because I knew when I go to Wilkinson's, like I can't play like Taylor Swift. They won't go over well. So I gotta play like Drake, Rihanna, and some pop. Like the only pop things I can play is like Justin Bieber and Uptown Funk and a couple others. They got decent receptions, so there you go. Great gig at Wilkinson Friday. I don't know another gig until April 15th. My first special needs dance of the year. I missed February because I was busy. They didn't do a special needs dance in March. And I'm doing one now, and I'm able to do it. So I can't wait for that, April 15th. And the 16th, Hell's on Home. I just booked another gig on April 30th for an organization that supports homeless and abused kids in Wentworth. That should be a fun show, April 30th. Charity event. That's going to be awesome. Now on with your #1 to kick off the day with your #1 movie. With not much competition this week, the winner and still #1 movie in America, big drop off. Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice. It is the biggest drop from. It dropped between 58 to 68% from the first weekend. The first weekend being like what, 170 million. Didn't even break 200. The critical response was suffering enough, and now it dropped off big time, making 52 million this week. It's the 5th largest drop of all time for a film, opening more than 100 million. Topped only by Harry Potter at a 72% drop from the first and second week, and the Twilight films dropping from 69 to 70%. It's on par with Fantastic Four's drop from the first and second week as well from last year, that ill-fated remake. So Batman Superman did well, even though it dropped big time. The other movies that came out this week, like I said, not much competition. With Meet the Blacks, I knew that movie was going to bomb. But I was like, is it going to be My Big Fat Greek Granny bomb or Brothers Grimsby bomb? A Brothers Grimsby bomb only made 5 million. Barely 5 million. Well, God's Not Dead 2 made 7 million. So maybe people are sick of slapstick comedy movies like Meet the Blacks. That's why it bombed so bad. My Big Fat Greek Granny 2 did pretty well in its second week, making $11 million for a total of $36 million. So it's a sleeper hit, but Beat the Blacks is a bomb. So there you go with that. And then we get to your Billboard number ones. Where we do number one album, and that's Zayn's debut album, Mind of Mine. Of course, coming off of his very successful number one single, Pillow Talk. The new album debuts at number one, the solo debut, which kind of copies the Carter album covers. With the baby, it looks like Carter 3, with the little baby on the front with Zayn using his own baby picture for the cover. Debut with 157,000 album units, with 112,000 being pure album sales and not streaming. And he is the only UK solo artist to debut at number one with his very first album. Now, he's the first to debut at number one. He's not the first to reach number one, because George Michael's first solo album, Faith, went to number one, but it didn't debut at number one. So, Zayn's the first UK solo artist to have his debut album debut at number one. So there you go. Congrats to Zayn for that big honor. But while we have a new number one album, we have a still number one single for a 7th week. The song I mentioned was the most responsive song of the night, and Wilkinson, work, 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 work. Rihanna, Rip Drag. And speaking of work, a song called Work From Home from Fifth Harmony performed at WrestleMania last night. The national anthem, not national anthem, God Bless America, debuts at the top, goes to the top 10 this week, being their first ever top 10 hit. Welcome Home was requested. It was easily received. So it's interesting that happened. So congrats to Fifth Harmony for that top 10. It's the biggest hit since Work Day was at number 12 was the peak. So it's the first top 10 for Fifth Harmony. Congrats to them. And they are the first girl group to hit the top 10 this decade. The last girl group to be in the top 10 of the top 100, Hot 100, Pussycat Dolls, when I go up in 08. So congrats to Fifth Harmony, a huge achievement. Now, a lot of award shows happened last night. One I recorded, one I didn't record. Let's get to the one I didn't record first. The iHeart Music Awards. I didn't record those, because I only record the performances, especially in the CMAs or ACMs. Some of the big winners. Was definitely Taylor Swift winning a lot. She won Best Tour for 1989 tour. She also won Best Female and Best Album for 1989. Yeah. And also Most Thumbed Up Artists on iHeartRadio. So 4 big wins for Miss Swizzy. Make sure she didn't win any other awards besides the 4 I just mentioned. Yeah, anyway. Another big one was she won Best Memeable Moment for Crazy Girl. Memeable Moment would be next year with the meme of her falling off the treadmill and that funny ass Apple Music we memed big time. So she won 5 awards. Another big winner, Justin Bieber. His Believers won Best Fan Army. And he also won, he won Best Dance Song for Where Are You Now? And he won Best Male Artist. Others include Moon 5 getting Best Duo Group, U2 getting the Innovator Award, which was deserved, because I'm a big fan of theirs. Best New Artist, Freddie Wap. Interesting choice there. Selena Gomez winning Triple Threat. Chris Brown winning Best R&B Artist of the Year. Adele winning Song of the Year for Hello. Drake winning a couple, including Best Hip Hop Artist and Best Hip Hop Song for Hotline Bling. The Weeknd winning Best R&B Song for Earned It. Chris Jansen getting Best Country Song for Buy Me a Boat. Luke Bryan Best Country Artist. Speaking of country, let's get to the other award show. That was our last night, which I did record, which I haven't seen it yet, which I need to watch it. The ACM Awards. It was another big night for Chris Stapleton, who won big in the CMAs, won big again last night. He won 4 awards last night. He already won Best New Male Vocalist, which was presented before the awards show. He added 3 to that, winning Best Male Vocalist, Best Album for Traveler, and also winning Song of the Year for Nobody to Blame. Other big winners including Little Big Town and Miranda Lambert winning Vocal Event of the Year, Mr. Misunderstood winning Best Video, and by the way, Nobody to Blame beat Girl Crush, which won both record and single and song of the year at the CMAs. So Girl Crush didn't win at the ACMs at all, because single of the year went to Die Happy Man from Thomas Rhett. So that's interesting. CMAs voted Girl Crush for both single and song, but single and song went to different songs this time at the ACMs. We only knew Best New Female Vocalist was Kelsey Ballerini, and Best New Vocal Duo Group was Old Dominion. Then came some of the predictable awards. For Georgia Line, once again, Best Vocal Duo, LBT, Little Big Town, Best Vocal Group, and Best Male, Stapleton, but unpredictable was the Entertainer of the Year, with this being the first year in a long time that the award was not voted by the fans. It's like 08 or 09, the fans got to vote Entertainer of the Year, not this year. This year, with the fans not being involved, Jason Aldean broke the 2-year reign of Luke Bryan as he won his very first Entertainer of the Year award. Great achievement for Jason. Congrats to Jason. It's huge for him to get that. It's a shocker. It's like shocking as any of the finishes of WrestleMania last night with unexpected winners. So there, congrats to all the winners, and not just the ACMs, but also the iHeart Awards too last night. Speaking of WrestleMania, for a second, Snoop Dogg was at WrestleMania. He's in the WWE Hall of Fame. In the celebrity ring, he got to accompany his cousin, Sasha Banks, to her match against Charlotte and Becky Lynch, which was the best match of Mania. And that's saying something. Women had the best match on the card. Yay! But after that great achievement, a great weekend, Snoop Dogg highlighted his weekend with a high. Pardon the pun. He announced a new tour with Wiz Khalifa. These two collaborated on an album back in Devon Go to High School with that very successful song, Young, Wild, and Free, but they never toured together until now. The High Road Summer Tour, presented by Mary Jane, that's M-E-R-R-Y, not married, Mary, like Merry Christmas, is sponsoring the tour, which will hit 33 cities, including Detroit. The tour will start properly on July the 20th. Hey, if it's not 4/20, it can be 7/20 in West Palm Beach, Florida. The Detroit show will be August the 12th at Pine Knob. Besides Florida and Detroit, the tour will hit 31 other cities, including Charlotte, Atlanta, Raleigh, Toronto, the only Canadian stop, I think, and also New Jersey, Boston area, New York State, Ohio, Chicago area, Missouri, Kansas, Texas, a lot of Texas shows, ending up on September the 2nd in Auburn, Washington. The tour will include various special guests, including Kevin Gates, who I mentioned has a huge urban hit with 2 Phones, which was received word Wilkinson, and also Jaheen Akio, hope I got the name right, Casey Veggies, and DJ Drama. Should be an interesting tour for weed smokers and rap fans. It's going to mix up for Wiz Khalifa touring last year with Fall Out Boy. A lot of rap fans like seeing Wiz Khalifa, but seeing him with Fall Out Boy is kind of an odd mix. But this is a good mix. And they're saying there'll be a joint performance. These two are going to perform together, go back and forth, duet together, and of course perform their various solo hits, according to a statement. So there you go. Get ready for that tour. Get ready to get high with the Snoop D-O-double-G and Wiz Khalifa on the High Road Summer Tour. Coming to a town near you. And the smell of weed will follow it. I bet you be a lot of weed smoked at Pine Knob that night. DTE on August 12th. I'm going to be out of town. I'm hoping to be out of town. So I'm going on a state fair track. State fair concert needs to announce better in Illinois and Indy first. Another story for another day. Thank you for watching this Atakline. With that, you've been attacked by the news from Zach. See you later.